China has become one of the most talked about countries when it comes to futuristic technology and innovation, and this time it is not just about electronics or gadgets, but even about wheels and engines. The pace of advancements in China is so fast that it is not only competing with the United States but also pushing it to keep up with this new wave of inventions. These breakthroughs are not just impressive, they are shaping how transportation will look in the future. From cars that can float in water to trains that move above the ground without a driver, China is stepping into a new era that could completely change how we travel. Two examples that prove this are the BYD unveiled SUV and the SkyTrain project, both of which combine beauty, quality, and futuristic engineering. The BYD unveiled is one of the most fascinating vehicles ever made, and it is capturing global attention because it is known as the world's first floating SUV. Just hearing the word floating SUV might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but this is now a reality. This car comes with an advanced hydraulic system that allows it to lift or lower itself by 150 millimeters, giving it an incredibly powerful presence on the road. Priced at around $50,000, it is surprisingly accessible compared to many luxury cars with fewer features. One of its coolest highlights is its ability to perform a tank turn, which means it can spin a complete 360 degrees in place without moving forward or backward. This is not just fun to watch, but also practical for parking or showing off advanced maneuvering skills. What truly makes the unveiled unique is its ability to float in water during emergencies. The base model can float in water up to 1 meter deep, while the off-road version is built to handle 1.5 meters. Imagine being stuck on a flooded road after heavy rain. This SUV can automatically switch to emergency floating mode. In this mode, the vehicle shuts off the engine, seals the windows, activates the air conditioning for comfort, and even opens the sunroof for ventilation. It can float for up to 30 minutes and move at a safe speed of about 3 kilometers per hour, which is enough to get you to safety. While this feature is not meant for playing around in lakes or rivers, it is life-saving in critical situations. Once the floating mode is activated, the vehicle will require a service check afterward to ensure everything is working properly, especially the suspension system. So it is not a toy to use whenever you like, but rather an emergency option built with safety in mind. Still, the fact that such technology exists in an SUV is revolutionary. It combines the toughness of an off-road vehicle, the intelligence of modern technology, and a safety system that could one day become standard for vehicles in flood-prone areas. The BYD unveiled shows that cars are no longer just about moving from one place to another, but also about survival, adaptability, and futuristic design. While China is pushing limits on the ground with floating cars, it is also making waves in public transportation with something that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, the SkyTrain. This invention is the world's first unmanned aerial train. Even though it doesn't actually fly in the sky like an airplane, its futuristic look and elevated design make it feel like something from the future. The SkyTrain runs on a monorail that stretches across 10.5 kilometers. It travels at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour and can carry around 200 passengers at once, making it just as effective as a regular train but with a much more advanced structure. What makes the SkyTrain even more impressive is how quickly it was built. The entire construction took just 7 months, which is about the same time it usually takes to lay down regular train tracks. The difference here is that the SkyTrain system offers more capacity, fewer chances of accidents, and nearly the same cost as traditional railways. This makes it a winning solution for urban areas that need quick and safe transportation options. The design of the SkyTrain is more than just a futuristic idea, it has practical benefits that could transform city life. Because it runs above the ground, it avoids the usual chaos and traffic jams on busy city streets. This means people can get to their destinations faster and without the stress of being stuck in traffic. The elevated design also frees up ground space, allowing cities to use that area for other important developments such as parks, roadways, or pedestrian zones. In other words, it not only improves transportation but also makes cities more livable and sustainable. Another key advantage of this system is safety. Since the train is unmanned and controlled by advanced technology, there is less risk of human error, which is one of the leading causes of accidents in traditional transportation. Its automated design ensures consistency, reliability, and efficiency. With fewer moving parts on the ground and less interaction with street-level traffic, the SkyTrain could drastically reduce accidents while offering a smoother ride. Looking at these two innovations together, the Yangwang U8 and the SkyTrain, it becomes clear that China is not just experimenting with new technology but is leading a transportation revolution. The SUV shows how personal vehicles can become more adaptable and life-saving in the face of natural challenges, while the SkyTrain demonstrates how cities can rethink their public transport systems for the future. Both are perfect examples of how technology can blend beauty, safety, and practicality to improve everyday life. It is also important to note that these advancements are happening at a pace that challenges even the most technologically advanced countries. For years, the United States has been seen as the leader in engine and transportation innovation, but China is now showing that it has the power, resources, and vision to compete and sometimes even get ahead. By focusing on both individual mobility and public transportation, China is creating a balance that addresses not just luxury or innovation, but also real-world problems like flooding, traffic congestion, and urban crowding. If these kinds of projects continue, the future of transportation could look completely different from what we know today. Cars might not just be for driving but could also serve as safe havens in emergencies. Trains might no longer be limited by ground tracks but could instead move smoothly above busy roads. Cities would feel more open, green, and efficient as space is freed up from traditional transport systems. These ideas, once seen as impossible or too futuristic, are now real, and they are already starting to be used. The speed and success of these projects show that China is serious about leading in innovation, and other countries will need to step up if they want to keep pace. What once seemed like futuristic dreams, floating cars and elevated driverless trains, are now becoming a part of reality. It is safe to say that the future of transportation has arrived, and China is the one opening the door. China and other countries around the world are reshaping the future of transportation with inventions that once felt like they only belonged in science fiction. From flying taxis to electric sedans that shake snow off themselves, and even motorcycles that can lift off the ground, the race to innovate has reached a whole new level. These creations are not just about luxury or style, but about solving real problems in mobility, safety, and sustainability. For standout examples, EHang 216S, Neo ET9, Lazareth LMV 496, and GAC's latest concept, show how quickly technology is evolving and how the future of travel may be much closer than we think. The EHang 216S is one of the most remarkable breakthroughs in unmanned aerial vehicles designed for passenger transport. Created by the Chinese company EHang, this drone taxi has been built to solve the challenges of urban mobility, especially in crowded cities. Unlike helicopters or planes, the 216S is built for short to medium-distance flights within city environments and surrounding areas. It comes equipped with 8 pairs of electric rotors, giving it a strong, stable lift, and can carry up to 2 passengers at once. One of its biggest advantages is that it runs quietly and cleanly, making it environmentally friendly and perfect for cities trying to cut down on pollution and noise. What sets the EHang 216S apart is that it doesn't need a pilot. The aircraft is fully autonomous, meaning the flight control system manages the entire journey, from takeoff to navigation and landing. This eliminates the need for passengers to have flying skills or rely on a human pilot. Safety has also been made a top priority. Even if one rotor fails, the drone can still safely complete its journey or perform an emergency landing. With a maximum speed of 130 km per hour and the ability to fly as high as 3,000 meters, the EHang 216S offers fast, safe, and efficient city commuting. This drone taxi is not just a glimpse of the future, it's proof that aerial commuting is becoming a real possibility. While flying taxis are grabbing headlines, China's electric vehicle market is also pushing boundaries. The Neo ET9 sedan is one of the most luxurious and advanced EVs currently being showcased. At first glance, it looks like a sleek, high-tech electric car, but it has a very unusual trick up its sleeve: it can shake snow off its roof. During a live demonstration, the ET9 showed off its hydraulic suspension system, which allows the car to sway side to side in a way that shakes snow away, much like a dog shaking off water. This eliminates the hassle of clearing snow with a brush, which is a common problem for drivers in snowy regions. Of course, passengers need to make sure their coffee cups and other loose items are secure, or else the shaking could cause a mess inside. But beyond its clever snow-clearing feature, the ET9 is packed with advanced performance and luxury. It comes with a dual-motor drivetrain that delivers 77 horsepower, providing quick acceleration and smooth power delivery. The car houses its engine beneath the hood and is paired with a massive 120 kilowatt-hour battery that offers a range of around 255 kilometers. What makes it even more impressive is its ultra-fast charging ability, allowing the battery to be charged in just 5 minutes, giving drivers a quick turnaround for long trips. Priced at around $110,000, the Neo ET9 is not just a car but a statement piece for drivers who want style, innovation, and cutting-edge engineering in one package. If cars that shake snow and drones that fly above cities aren't futuristic enough, then the Lazareth LMV 496 will definitely push imagination to the limit. Designed by French engineer Ludovic Lazareth, this machine is both a high-speed electric motorcycle and a flying vehicle. On the road, it works like a strong electric bike, offering a range of about 60 miles, perfect for fast, smooth rides. But the magic happens when a switch is activated. 4 kerosene-powered jet engines hidden inside the wheel hubs tilt downward, allowing the bike to take off vertically. These engines deliver a jaw-dropping 1,300 horsepower, enough to lift the bike into the sky for short flights lasting up to 10 minutes. The Lazareth LMV 496 is not just transportation, it's an adventure machine that mixes the thrill of motorcycle riding with the excitement of personal flight. This blend of road performance and vertical takeoff technology, known as VTOL, makes it one of the most exciting innovations in personal mobility. Because it is such a unique, limited edition machine, it comes with a hefty price tag of around $500,000. While not practical for everyday use, it shows what's possible when creativity and engineering push beyond traditional limits. For those who have dreamed of riding on the road and then taking off into the air, the LMV 496 is a taste of what the future could hold. And then comes another exciting development from China, GAC's futuristic concept called GOV. While full details are still being revealed, this project promises to bring something fresh to the electric vehicle market. GAC has already made a name for itself with bold, innovative designs, and with the GOV, it aims to combine luxury, speed, and green technology into one package. Although it is still in its early stages, the company has hinted at features that will compete directly with leading global EV manufacturers. From advanced battery systems to autonomous driving and futuristic styling, GOV represents GAC's vision for the future of sustainable and intelligent vehicles. Taken together, these inventions, the EHang 216S drone taxi, the Neo ET9 electric sedan, the Lazareth LMV 496 flying motorcycle, and the GAC GOV concept, show just how quickly the world of transportation is evolving. Each one highlights a different approach to solving problems and creating new experiences. The EHang 216S tackles city congestion with flying taxis. The Neo ET9 makes winter driving easier while delivering luxury and high performance. The Lazareth LMV 496 combines adventure and innovation with a road-to-air experience. And GAC's GOV aims to shape the future of electric cars with bold new designs. This wave of innovation shows that the future of travel will not be defined by one type of vehicle but by many different ideas coming together. Cars, bikes, and aircraft are no longer confined to traditional roles, they are merging into hybrid machines that can adapt to different needs and environments. Cities of the future may see skies filled with drone taxis, roads lined with self-cleaning cars, and thrill-seekers flying motorcycles that can take off at the push of a button. What once sounded impossible is quickly becoming reality, and the companies behind these projects are proving that the future of transportation is not decades away, it's already arriving. Whether it's for safety, convenience, or sheer excitement, these vehicles represent the bold new chapter of mobility that will soon change how people move across cities and beyond. The question now is not if this future will come, but how fast it will spread. The future of transportation is unfolding before our eyes, and every new invention seems more exciting than the last. Companies around the world are racing to design vehicles that not only solve real problems but also transform how we move through cities and beyond. These breakthroughs go far beyond simple electric cars. They include flying capsules, personal aircraft, self-driving taxis, and versatile three-wheeled machines. Each one is a glimpse of a future where travel is faster, smarter, cleaner, and more thrilling than anything we've experienced before. For standout creations, the GAC Go flying car, the Flyer eVTOL, Amazon's Zoox robotaxi, and the Japanese Raptor show us how mobility is being completely reimagined. The GAC Go is one of the most eye-catching examples of futuristic travel. Revealed during GAC's Tech Day event, this flying car combines the practicality of road driving with the freedom of flight. At first glance, its design is unlike anything seen before. It features a capsule for one passenger mounted on a four-wheel chassis. The lower section acts as a traditional electric vehicle for road driving, while the upper capsule can detach and transform into a drone with 6 folding blades. With just one vehicle, you get both a ground car and a flying machine. One of the most impressive aspects of the Go is its seamless ability to switch between driving and flying modes. Even more futuristic is the fact that it operates autonomously, meaning there are no manual controls. Inside, passengers simply enter their destination into a tablet-like interface, and the Go takes care of the rest. It even has the ability to automatically find and navigate to a recharging station mid-flight, cutting down on downtime and ensuring smooth operation. On the ground, the chassis behaves like a quiet and efficient electric vehicle, making it perfect for urban environments. The Go represents a huge leap forward, showing how technology can merge practicality with futuristic design and give us a real preview of how personal mobility may look in the years to come. If the Go makes you think of futuristic cities, then the Flyer is here to capture your imagination even more. This electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, or eVTOL, promises to make traffic jams a thing of the past. Designed for personal use, the Flyer lets individuals soar above congested roads and reach their destinations in a fraction of the time. While regulations for personal flying vehicles are still developing, the Flyer shows us a future where city travel could shift from crowded roads to open skies. Imagine gliding smoothly over skyscrapers, bypassing hours of gridlock, and landing right where you need to be. That's exactly the kind of freedom the Flyer is built to deliver. It's equipped with the latest safety systems and easy-to-use controls, making it accessible even for beginners. For adventurous city dwellers or anyone tired of wasting time in traffic, the Flyer promises a commute that feels more like an adventure. More than just a vehicle, it marks the beginning of a new era in personal mobility, one where everyday travel could involve flight. While flying vehicles are stealing the spotlight, innovation on the ground is just as exciting. Amazon-owned Zoox has revealed its robotaxi, a fully autonomous electric vehicle designed specifically for ride-hailing services. Unlike traditional cars, the Zoox robotaxi has a completely symmetrical design, which means it can travel in either direction without turning around. This unique setup allows it to maneuver easily through crowded city streets, making it ideal for dense urban environments. Inside, the cabin has been designed for comfort and social interaction. It can seat up to 4 passengers in a face-to-face arrangement, turning a simple taxi ride into a more engaging experience. But the real magic lies in its advanced technology. The robotaxi is equipped with an array of LiDAR sensors, cameras, and radar systems that give it a 360-degree awareness of its surroundings. This ensures safe navigation through all types of driving scenarios, giving passengers confidence in the system's ability to handle the road. With a top speed of 75 miles per hour and a battery that can last up to 16 hours on a single charge, the robotaxi is both powerful and practical. Zoox isn't planning to sell these vehicles to individuals. Instead, the company is building an autonomous ride-hailing service, positioning itself as a cost-effective and efficient transportation option for city residents. By focusing on shared mobility, Zoox could change how people think about urban commuting, offering safer, cleaner, and more reliable rides. Finally, we have the Raptor, a unique creation from Japanese company Royds Tech. This striking three-wheeled vehicle is more than just a stylish ride, it's designed for versatility. The Raptor consists of two main components, an upper design unit and a lower base block. These two parts can be detached or reattached with ease, giving the vehicle a level of flexibility not seen in most traditional designs. Powered by a 48-volt battery, the Raptor can reach speeds of 30 km per hour and travel up to 40 km on a single charge. As a motor-assisted bicycle, it does require a driver's license to operate, but its compact size and efficiency make it ideal for city use. Royds Tech believes the Raptor will do more than just provide convenient urban transport. They see it as a platform that could inspire new businesses, shift cultural ideas about mobility, and reshape how future cities build their transportation systems. With its eco-friendly approach and modular design, the Raptor stands as a symbol of adaptability in a fast-changing world. Together, the GAC Gove, Flyer, Zoox Robotaxi, and Raptor show that transportation is undergoing a dramatic transformation. These vehicles highlight a common theme: adaptability. Some can switch between ground and air, others replace human drivers with artificial intelligence, and some are designed to merge convenience with sustainability. Each one takes a bold step towards solving real-world issues, whether that's avoiding traffic, cutting emissions, or making cities more efficient. The bigger picture here is that the future of mobility won't be limited to one solution. Instead, it will be a mix of technologies that work together to give people more freedom and more options. You might commute to work in a driverless robotaxi, take a flying capsule to avoid rush-hour traffic, or ride a compact three-wheeled vehicle through narrow city streets. The variety of these innovations proves that the future is not about choosing between cars, bikes, or aircraft, it's about combining them into new, exciting, and practical forms of travel. What was once thought to be impossible is now becoming reality. Flying cars, personal aircraft, and fully autonomous vehicles are no longer just ideas on paper. They are being built, tested, and slowly introduced into our daily lives. Each invention brings us one step closer to a future where travel is faster, safer, and more exciting than ever. The question is no longer whether these changes will happen, it's how soon they will arrive and how quickly we'll adapt. Engineers from the University of Tokyo and the Advanced Technology Center for Robotics have created something unique called the Ridroid Kangaroo. This invention is a mix between a robot and a personal vehicle. It is designed to act as both a helper and a mode of transportation. In assistant mode, it can follow its owner around while carrying groceries or other belongings, almost like a robotic companion. With just a simple command, it can change into a scooter-like vehicle, giving the user a convenient ride. When switched into vehicle mode, the Kangaroo can reach speeds of up to 10 km per hour. It uses advanced mapping and positioning technology to move safely and avoid obstacles. The robot can operate on its own, but there is also a manual mode for users who want more control. In emergencies, Kangaroo can take over automatically to prevent accidents. Though still under development, the creators imagine a future where people will be able to summon these robots like taxis for quick and safe rides to work, shopping, or other daily needs. This combination of convenience, safety, and futuristic design makes Kangaroo a fascinating idea for future mobility. Another exciting innovation is the XPeng X3, recently revealed by XPeng Aero HT. The X3 is a flying car with vertical takeoff and landing abilities, making it an important step forward in the world of transportation. Weighing around 1,936 kilograms, it features an advanced 8-rotor system that allows it to lift off and land vertically without needing a runway. On the ground, it functions just like a normal car, providing a familiar driving experience. When switched to flight mode, it can be controlled with a steering wheel and gear lever, making the shift between driving and flying smooth and natural. The X3 can fly at speeds of up to 130 km per hour and stay in the air for about 35 minutes. One of its most interesting features is its recharging system, where the ground module can recharge the flying module, saving time and increasing practicality. With both manual and automatic control options, the X3 is designed to adapt to many different situations. The cabin fits 2 passengers and gives a wide 270-degree panoramic view, combining the comfort of an electric car with the thrill of flying. This machine blends performance, technology, and usability, redefining what flying cars could look like in the near future. The Jump Aero JA1 is another step toward futuristic travel, especially in emergency response. This electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft is built for both speed and reliability. Its sleek design and advanced technology make it perfect for urgent situations where time is critical. Whether it's being used to reach an emergency site or simply for quick travel, the JA1 ensures efficiency with quiet, emissions-free flight thanks to its electric propulsion system. This makes it ideal not only for crowded cities but also for remote areas where traditional vehicles might struggle. It has an intuitive control system and strong safety features, making it easy to operate even for those without much flying experience. The JA1 represents the future of personal aviation and emergency transport, promising to deliver speed, sustainability, and reliability when it's needed most. It paints a picture of a world where emergency responders or even individuals can take to the skies quickly, helping save time and lives. Adding even more imagination to the future of transport is the Shane electric concept car. Designed by Shane Chen, the inventor of the hoverboard, this car is unlike anything you've seen before. At first glance, its 2-wheel design may look like a futuristic toy, but it has been engineered to fit up to 5 adults comfortably. The interior feels futuristic, almost like preparing for a roller coaster ride, thanks to its modern and bold design. The Shane car balances itself automatically, with its wheels adjusting in real time to ensure stability even at high speeds. Its center of gravity shifts during acceleration and braking, keeping the ride safe and controlled. This unique design allows the car to offer the same safety and stability as a standard 4-wheeled vehicle, but with an exciting twist. Chen's goal is to create not just another electric car but an entirely new way of traveling that combines speed, futuristic style, and reliability. The Shane concept blends safety and excitement, showing us a possible future where cars don't have to follow traditional designs to be practical and thrilling at the same time. All these innovations, the Ridroid Kangaroo robot, the Xpeng X3 flying car, the Jump Aero JA1 aircraft, and the Shane electric concept car, show how fast technology is changing the way we think about transportation. They prove that the future is not only about making vehicles faster and more efficient but also about making them smarter, safer, and more versatile. Each of these inventions adds something unique: a personal robot that helps and gives rides, a flying car that switches between road and air, an emergency aircraft built for speed and safety, and a futuristic 2-wheeled car that defies traditional design. Together, they highlight how transportation is moving beyond the ordinary and into a world where travel is not just about getting from one place to another but about experiencing innovation, convenience, and excitement along the way. The day when these vehicles become part of everyday life might be closer than we think, and when that happens, the way we live and move will change forever. Toyota has come up with one of its most interesting AI-powered vehicles called the Concept iWalk. This 3-wheeled machine is designed for short-distance travel, especially in busy pedestrian areas. Powered by an electric motor, it can travel up to 20 kilometers on a single charge, making it perfect for quick trips around the city. Unlike hoverboards, which require good balance and practice, the iWalk uses a joystick for control, making it much easier to ride. Even older people can comfortably use it without difficulty. As the vehicle goes faster, it automatically adjusts its wheelbase by expanding and extending, which improves stability and ensures a smoother ride. It also features a spherical display that works with its built-in AI system, giving users easy interaction and even autonomous navigation when needed. Whether moving through crowded streets or busy shopping centers, the iWalk makes urban mobility simple, safe, and futuristic. Honda is also making waves with its Moto Compacto, a modern version of its original gas-powered scooter from nearly 40 years ago. Launched in September 2023, this electric scooter is made for short trips around the city. It can reach a top speed of 24 km per hour and travel up to 19 km per charge. It's very lightweight, only 18.7 kilograms, and designed to fold up for easy carrying. Charging takes just 3.5 hours, making it practical for daily use. Riders can switch between speed modes using a button under the display, with the first mode limited to 16 km per hour for easier handling. Priced at around $1,000, it's not meant for heavy travel but is ideal for short commutes, quick errands, or fun rides in the park. With its compact design and stylish look, the Moto Compacto makes city travel enjoyable, easy, and affordable. Yamaha has gone a step further with its futuristic Motoroid motorcycle. This isn't just a bike, it's almost like a companion. The Motoroid can recognize its rider, respond to gestures, balance itself, and even park without assistance. It uses artificial intelligence, sensors, and haptic feedback to create a highly interactive experience. It recognizes the rider's face, listens to voice commands, and responds to body movements. It can even project important information directly into the rider's line of sight, allowing them to keep their eyes on the road without distraction. The Motoroid isn't just about riding, it's about creating a bond between rider and machine. It feels less like a vehicle and more like a futuristic partner that makes every journey exciting, safe, and personal. Honda has also developed something unique called the Uni-One, which is built on extended reality technology. This combines augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, to create a whole new driving experience. For example, drivers can see real-time AR displays on the windshield showing nearby points of interest, navigation directions, or traffic alerts. But the system doesn't just stop there. It also includes VR training for new drivers, letting them practice in safe, virtual environments with different driving conditions. Passengers aren't left out either, they can enjoy interactive VR games, entertainment, or virtual exploration while traveling. At the same time, safety is a key feature of the Uni-One system. It includes advanced driver assistance technology that warns of potential accidents and helps prevent mistakes. With Uni-One, Honda is turning vehicles into smart, safe, and entertaining spaces, completely changing the way people think about driving. Moving away from land and into water, Slovenian engineer David Vukovic has introduced an exciting new ride called the hydrofoil jet ski flyway. Unlike traditional jet skis, this one uses hydrofoil technology, which allows it to glide smoothly above the water. By lifting the body above the surface, hydrofoils reduce water resistance, making the ride faster, smoother, and more efficient. The flyway can reach speeds of up to 88 km per hour and travel as far as 100 km on a single charge. Its electric motor ensures that the ride is not only thrilling but also environmentally friendly. The hydrofoil system makes the experience feel like you're flying just above the waves, creating an incredible mix of speed, adventure, and fun. It's perfect for thrill seekers and water sports lovers looking for a fresh, futuristic experience on the water. Together, all of these inventions, the Toyota iWalk, Honda Moto Compacto, Yamaha Motoroid, Honda Uni-One, and the hydrofoil jet ski flyway, highlight how transportation is moving into a future that blends convenience, technology, and excitement. From compact scooters and AI-driven companions to extended reality cars and hydrofoil jet skis, the future of mobility is shaping up to be more innovative and adventurous than ever before. The Flyway jet ski is built with an easy-to-use control system that makes riding simple, even at higher speeds. It runs quietly and produces no harmful emissions, showing that thrilling water sports can also be environmentally friendly. This balance of fun and responsibility makes it a great choice for people who want excitement on the water without harming the planet. Riders can enjoy the feeling of skimming over waves while knowing they are using a sustainable option. The InMotion V14 takes personal transportation in a unique direction. Instead of two wheels like bikes or scooters, this vehicle balances perfectly on just one. It can reach speeds of up to 110 km per hour and climb slopes as steep as 50 degrees. Its design makes it suitable not only for smooth roads but also for gravel and dirt paths. Compared to regular bikes, the V14 is much smaller and easier to store, making it perfect for people living in cities with limited space. Despite its compact size, it delivers high performance and agility, giving riders a thrilling and efficient way to move around. For those who want something different, the InMotion V14 proves that one wheel can be enough. Origo is another name bringing innovation to transportation with their autonomous pods. These self-driving vehicles are built to improve safety and efficiency in places like airports, city centers, and busy urban areas. They are powered by electricity and packed with sensors and artificial intelligence, which allow them to move safely through complicated routes while avoiding obstacles. Their versatility is one of their biggest strengths. The pods can be used for carrying passengers, delivering goods, or even serving as mobile shops. They can also work in different weather conditions, ensuring they don't stop functioning when it rains or snows. Because they run on electricity, they also help reduce pollution and support cleaner cities. What makes Origo's approach even more impressive is that their vehicles can connect seamlessly with existing infrastructure, meaning cities can deploy them quickly without major changes. With their focus on adaptability and sustainability, Origo's pods show how autonomous transport could become a normal part of future city life. The Rosenbauer RT fire truck is one of the most advanced emergency vehicles in the world. Built by an Austrian company, it represents a major step forward in firefighting technology. Unlike traditional fire engines, it uses a hybrid powertrain that can run on electricity at fire scenes. This reduces noise and pollution, making it better for both firefighters and the environment. Its high-voltage storage system ensures that it has the power needed to respond quickly in emergencies while still being eco-friendly. Designed to meet the challenges of modern cities and climate change, the RT is compact, efficient, and highly functional. Its futuristic look isn't just for style, it also improves accessibility and adaptability for firefighters. With this vehicle, Rosenbauer has set a new standard for firefighting equipment, showing how emergency response can evolve to be cleaner, quieter, and more efficient. All these breakthroughs exist against the backdrop of a larger global race between the United States and China. Both countries are pushing hard to dominate the future of transportation, and their rivalry is shaping the entire industry. China has quickly become a world leader in electric vehicles, supported by strong government policies and a large home market. Companies like BYD, NIO, and EHang are leading with affordable electric cars, drone taxis, and hydrogen-powered vehicles. The US, on the other hand, focuses more on high-end technology and performance, with Tesla, Rivian, and other firms pushing boundaries in luxury EVs, autonomous systems, and innovative propulsion. China's strength lies in affordability and mass production, aiming to capture a huge global market by making green technology accessible. The US emphasizes premium features, cutting-edge designs, and advanced performance, appealing to customers who want the very best. The competition isn't just about cars, it extends to infrastructure as well. China is rapidly building charging networks and expanding high-speed rail, while the US invests in autonomous road systems and clean energy strategies. This rivalry is accelerating progress on both sides and forcing each to innovate faster. Looking to 2025, the US is developing new engines and propulsion systems designed to meet growing demands for sustainability and efficiency. Automakers and aerospace companies are exploring electric motors with higher energy density, hydrogen fuel cells for zero-emission travel, and advanced hybrids that balance power with environmental responsibility. Tesla and General Motors are leading the charge with breakthroughs in electric motor design, improving both performance and affordability. These technologies promise to make vehicles cleaner, faster, and more reliable, changing the way people think about mobility. Altogether, from futuristic watercraft and one-wheeled unicycles to autonomous city pods, advanced fire trucks, and the global race between two superpowers, transportation is entering a new era. The innovations we see today are not only about speed and performance but also about sustainability, safety, and adaptability. The competition between nations and companies is ensuring that progress continues rapidly, promising a future where moving from one place to another will be smarter, cleaner, and more exciting than ever. The aerospace industry in the United States is making huge strides with companies like Boeing and SpaceX leading the way. They are developing engines that run on sustainable aviation fuels and advanced rocket propulsion systems designed for both efficiency and reusability. These innovations not only help reduce environmental impact but also make air and space travel more cost-effective in the long run. The military and defense industries are also contributing by creating hybrid electric technologies for drones and aircraft. These upgrades allow for longer flight times and improved stealth abilities, which are important for both security and performance. Alongside this, the U.S. government has been investing heavily in clean energy programs that support breakthroughs in hydrogen fuel technology. Hydrogen-powered engines are quickly becoming a realistic alternative for cars, planes, and even large-scale transportation systems. All these efforts highlight America's determination to stay ahead in the global technology race while also addressing environmental challenges. The new engines set to roll out in 2025 focus on power, range, and sustainability. By combining cutting-edge science with eco-friendly goals, the U.S. is preparing to transform how we think about mobility. These engines will not only improve transportation but also set the stage for a cleaner and more efficient future. The country is clearly aiming to remain one of the world's leaders in propulsion technologies, driving the direction of tomorrow's travel systems. Meanwhile, China is not slowing down either. It continues to make remarkable progress in pushing transportation technology to new limits. From electric vehicles and drone taxis to large-scale infrastructure like charging stations and high-speed rail networks, China is aggressively expanding its reach. These groundbreaking advancements are laying the foundation for what the future of travel will look like. The competition between the United States and China is fueling a wave of innovation that benefits the entire world. Both nations are not just trying to outdo each other, they are reshaping how people will move from one place to another in the coming decades. This race between two technological giants is ensuring that the next generation of mobility will be faster, cleaner, and more efficient than ever before. Whether through hydrogen engines, sustainable aviation fuels, or advanced electric systems, the innovations being developed today are setting us on a path toward a greener and more exciting future in transportation. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more amazing updates on how technology is changing the way we travel.